I wish the word retarded was never used for special needs people. I just think that word describes so many things in life that stupid just doesn't do justice. I wish we could reclaim it and not have it have any affiliation with people with special needs. BC, they deserve better. But some things are just retarded. I hate my husband. We were together the better half of a decade before we wed. Overall, he was a great boyfriend. Caring, hard-working. I thought lol, he was distant and busy, but he was a good provider and I had a good life just raising our children. After the wedding, I have discovered more and more women he was sleeping with. He admits to them, but then refuses to acknowledge anything else. He manipulates me, breaks things, says nasty things, yells, will become physical if I don't just shut up. I am dependent on him. I have no support system. I come from aging out of the foster care system. As long as I just stay quiet and don't question him, or speak on my feelings and just do my housewife duties, we have an overall decent life together. We have a handful of children together, and I have my tubes tied now. Low-value woman and all that. I have no friends. I didn't grow up in the area I live in. I desperately want to leave him, but don't even know where to begin. Especially after legally tying myself to him. I left him twice before we got married and it was fucking insane what he did both times. I feel trapped. Oftentimes, offing myself seems like the only way out. I'm in so deep. But then I think of my kids. My childhood was so fucked off and I just want to do right by them. I just don't know what's worse, staying with him to raise them and being disrespected and half-loved, or trying to find the courage to go after something more fulfilling and risk the future of my kids. Better the devil you know and all that, right? I was molested. I, 26M, was at the time 10 or 11 when this occurred. My parents were gone and had hired our usual babysitter, an overweight girl around 17 or 18 at the time. Everything was normal until bedtime. She said she would sleep in my room that time as our couch supposedly hurt her back. Alright, whatever, I thought. Then she'd proceed to try to entice me with her boobs, touch me, and as a 10-year-old at first I was excited, but when she asked to suck my dick I for some reason recoiled. I shoved her off and she stopped, then we went to sleep and I never said anything to my parents. Now I hate fat girls, and I get extremely angry if people touch my upper arms. What do I do about this? It's still bothering me. I wish I was a little bigger down there. The title kinda speaks for itself. I'm kinda a young guy, 21, and I wish my dick was a little bigger. It's not small or a micro penis, but it could be a little longer and a little thicker. I'm pretty close with my friends and we compare dicks all the time and mine is always the smallest out of all of us and it's kinda depressing. Like, don't get me wrong, I how to use what I have and whatnot, but I also wish I could be just a little bigger. I'd if there's a way to do that or not, but I just wanted to get it off my chest. I once broke up with a girl because she turned the bathroom into a biohazard every time she took a dump. A few years ago I was in a relationship with a Korean girl. I'm not talking about someone who has Korean ancestry. She was actually born and raised in Korea. So she ate a lot of kimchi, bulgogi, garlic, spicy food, etc. The first time it happened, she got up while we were watching a movie. When she came back I needed to pee, so I went into the bathroom and immediately almost threw up. It was legitimately one of the most horrid smells I've ever experienced. I didn't say anything though because I didn't want to embarrass her. I started buying air freshener and spraying the bathroom top to bottom every time she used it. It didn't help much. Eventually, I started to associate the sight of her with the rancid shit smell. I couldn't be around her without being disgusted. So we broke up. I told her it was because we were both busy in our personal lives.